today on JC Fishing, I'm going to be going over what's in my tackle bag on an average day-to-day carry. Stay tuned. Alright, first we're going to look at this top section right here. We open it up, and the first thing that we're going to see is this Tupperware. Inside of this Tupperware is all of our rigs, whether that's from freshwater, saltwater, everything is in here. Now, the rigs that I have here sometimes don't include hooks or weights. Those are in a different place. If we keep digging inside, we'll find line. Currently, we have a 15-pound mono and 20-pound braid set up in here just in case, but that usually depends on the kind of fishing that we're doing. Here we'll also find a small tackle box of split shot hooks that we'll use mostly for freshwater fishing, mostly for panfish. Continue on in and you'll find the power bait for when we go trout fishing. Currently on tap we have this pink doe glitter trout bait, and then we also have this kind of brownish green black kind of mix, also doe bait. This is what they're fed in the hatchery, so this is a very, very good bait. We also have a roll of tape because you never know when you might need this. It's extremely helpful, especially when taping down extra line to a spool. More line. This is actually 4-pound test. This is usually what we use when we go trout fishing, or if we ever need to go after panfish. This is an extremely good line to use. More trout bait, again, just doe bait, extra scented. A huge, very important part of any fisherman's kit, you should always include a pair of pliers on you, because you never know when a fish might swallow a hook, or you might actually get a hook inside of yourself. These are always a good thing to have on any fishing trip. Last but not least, inside of the top section we have some toothproof steel wire, and this is what we'll use if we're ever going after stingrays, sharks, or if we're ever in somewhere else and we're going after a fish with lots of teeth like a wahoo, a barracuda. We'll throw on some toothproof stainless steel leader wire. It's really cheap and it gets the job done. So yeah, that is our top section. Now let's move down to the bottom, or the side sections. Alright, moving on to the side pockets now, let's start with this one. This pocket is more commonly used as a water bottle holder. We will use it as a water bottle holder if we have a water bottle. Usually we don't. I don't know why. We should probably, but we don't. So currently right now, all that we have in it is just some small extra stuff. Like we have half of a fishing valve for when we go saltwater fishing or cat fishing. This is an extremely cheap, good piece of gear to have. If you want, I can even make a video about these and what kinds of bells you want to use and where you should get them. So yeah, keep an eye on that. That might come soon. Just a small little bobber. In fact, I really haven't used bobbers in a while. You could use these for bluegill maybe, but yeah, bobber. And then last but not least, this probably shouldn't be in here, but a tiny little swim bait that I use for bass and striper. So yeah, that's that side pocket. Moving on to this side pocket, it currently does not have anything inside, but usually what I'll do is take my phone, especially when I'm going somewhere where I'm afraid that I will get wet, and just throw it right in there and it's fully protected. Zip it right up and nothing is going to get to it. It's a perfect place to put your phone, completely forget about it, and not have to worry about where it is. It's a perfect little space, and if you don't need your phone in there, it's a great little place to put napkins, soft plastics, etc. Whatever you might need in there. Alright, now that we've shown you the side pockets, I think it's time to show you these two middle pockets. Alright, moving on to the middle pockets. This top middle pocket is actually extremely useful, especially if you're a kayak fisherman. It can be used as a workbench, as you can see, to kind of tie lures and stuff, especially, and it's very helpful when you're on a kayak or a boat, but because we don't usually do that, we just use it for storage. So So right now we have a pair of scissors, heavy-duty scissors, for cutting anything you might need, line, anything, I don't really know. And then we have this knife here that we use to cut up bait, such as squid, dead fish, anchovies. And then our newest addition, wire cutters. And we use these wire cutters if we're cutting mono, it's a really easy step. Or if we're cutting that steel-proof, that teeth-proof steel leader wire. This will do the trick. This is only about $8 on Amazon. It's steel. Yeah. Oh, and now that I've got your attention, I should say this bag is going to be put in the link description below, as well as my rods, cast net, and camera gear if you want to check it out. Alright, moving on to this lower middle section. This is the powerhouse of the backpack. This specific backpack came with 4 individual tackle boxes that are seamlessly built for this middle section. On top, you'll see this is where we store our terminal tackle, such as hooks, swivels, drop shot weights, and tiny little jig heads. Moving on to the second tackle box, this is where we store a lot of our lures. So here we have swim baits, weird topwaters, we got jigs, we got crankbaits, more crankbaits, some soft plastic swim baits, a really cool jerk bait, topwater, cranks, swim baits, more topwater. So sick, thing of lures. Again, another bin of lures. This one is not fully jam-packed yet, but it will be very soon. We got a spinner bait, a jig, more swim baits, more jerk baits. You know the drill. And then once again, our third bin is also jam-packed with lures for both bass fishing and saltwater fishing. So yeah, those are our 4 main tackle boxes. And believe it or not, that is every single lure and piece of terminal tackle that we own right there. So it's really nice that we're able to kind of bring all of that gear no matter where we go, because who knows, maybe we might need that tiny spoon to catch trout in freshwater, but we might also need it to catch surf perch in saltwater. So it's nice that we're able to bring it to both freshwater and saltwater without having to kind of, go through every time we make a trip and make sure, do I really need that? Do I really need this? So it's cool that we're able to fit everything in 4 tackle boxes inside the bag. Alright, so that was the middle section, and last but not least, we're going to go over the 2 low side sections. Alright, last but not least, we're going to go over the 2 lower side sections. These are also just as important as this lower middle section because they hold our soft plastics, weights, and spinner baits. So inside of this, you'll see that we have soft plastics, and these actually soft plastics are tailored more towards saltwater, just because that was what we took our last trip to. So we got some little shrimp imitations, big swim baits, more big swim baits, shrimp imitations, swim baits. So yeah, and we actually have too many soft plastics to fit in this bag. So what we do is every time we go on a trip, we think, what kind of swim baits do we really think we're going to need, and we just take those out of our big box of swim baits and put them inside of here. Also in this side pocket, we have our leads. So currently we're a little bit low on weights, but we have 7 2-ounce pyramid sinkers, which is what we use for stingray and shark fishing. And yes, I know that is a light amount of lead, but currently that's all we could work with. So we've been making it work, but it could be a little bit heavier. Zipping that up and moving on to the second side section. Open that up. Once again, you'll find more soft plastics. Once again, swim baits, shrimp imitation, more swim baits, just saltwater stuff. Now in this side, we're actually holding our spinner baits and buzz baits. If you guys got anything out of today's video, please hit like and tell me down in the comment section below. And if you want to see more content just like this, hit subscribe and make sure to click the little bell. That way you'll never miss any of our daily uploads that we'll be doing here on Lockdown. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.